We are looking back this morning at the March 3rd, 2020 tornadoes and what we can learn from them. Jennifer Cross shows us what we can do now so we're ready for the next disaster.
All too often you lose your house and you lose a lot of what you need to quickly pick up the pieces. But identifying and preparing key documents before disaster strikes will make it easier.
I think the best way to get started is to review the contents of your household inventory.
Colleen Tressler with the Federal Trade Commission says making a household inventory and documenting what you've got, either with photos or video, can really help, especially if you have to file insurance claims.
I think going room to room is probably best. You probably want to start with your valuables, things like your jewelry, your electronics, your vehicles.
She also recommends getting a lockable, fireproof file box.
What sorts of things should you keep in this box?
Copies of current prescriptions, health insurance cards or information, policy numbers for auto, flood, renters, or homeowners insurance, and a list of telephone numbers or email web addresses for those insurance companies.
You might also want to include contact information for family members who live outside the area, passports, retirement account information, your social security card, an extra set of keys for your house and vehicles, a small amount of cash, and don't forget a copy of that home inventory. Also consider renting a safe deposit box at your bank to store important photos, videos, heirlooms, and documents like property deeds, vehicle titles, birth, death, and marriage certificates, and your will.
These are things that you don't want to have in your home because if your house gets flooded, if it catches on fire, if it's destroyed by a tornado, they're gone. They're just gone.
It's easier, she says, to prepare now than try to replace after a disaster.
It's always good to plan ahead, no matter what. You just don't know when an emergency is going to strike.
And you want to make sure that you review your home inventory as well as what you put in your safe deposit box and in that lock box at least once a year to make sure it's up to date. For more ways to prepare yourself financially for weather emergencies, look for this story online.